Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Talk to Me in Afrikaans video. Yes, another one. So I've been speaking to the SA geeks, and they were like, "Oh Lord!" They gave me a topic to talk about in the Afrikaans video. Not that I can, like when they told me that, I'm like, "Holy hell! How does that happen? Where did that come from?" So we are talking about the double negative in Afrikaans, right? We use double negative in Afrikaans. But the big thing is, where does it actually come from, right? We're going to go through this. I've got a little article that I can read. And then I'm going to basically show a couple of examples of how it is used. It doesn't make sense in English. That's why when most English people speak Afrikaans, they only use one of the negatives. So they will go, ek gaan nie kerk toe, which in English makes sense. I'm not going to church. But in Afrikaans, you add an extra nie at the end. So if you translate it, I'm not going to church, not. It's like to do a bit of an emphasis. But let's get into the reasoning behind why it exists. So, according to this article, the double negative is a nebulous feature of most, if not all, Teutonic languages and dialects. Also, other European languages in the Indo-Germanic family. You'll even find it in English. I ain't saying nothing yet, you see. It serves for emphasis and or as a reminder in the sentence of its negative status. Right? Such redundancies are by no means uncommon feature by no means an uncommon feature of a language across the board. When you say something, you mean it. So you mean to make your point, hey, so repeat it. Yeah. It was certainly manifest at the Zeeland's dialect of Netherlands, or the Dutch, heavily used it in the lower decks of the Dutch East India Company and survives in dialect Dutch to this day. The usage was maintained in a local dialect, Cape Dutch, and the influence of the French Huguenots with their usage reinforced it. And it was formalized into the language before we made significant contact with any other linguistic community. The merit of the closing negative sentence with a nie in Afrikaans is on par with the written practice of closing in an interrogative sentence with a question mark, and even an exclamation with an exclamation mark. In written English, the merit of the question mark is unquestioned, and it is by no means insignificant weakness with the spoken language, particularly bearing in mind the English proclivity for long-running sentences and their infatuation with subordinate clauses, that there's no reminder at the close of the sentence that it's actually still negative. Oh, okay. According to this article, Afrikaans is a notably precise language, and the closing negative in a sentence contributes to its precision. Think of it as a negation mark. Okay, so let's go into... So it's basically... The double negative is basically to reinforce the negativity of the sentence, and it's been brought over by the Dutch settlers and the French Huguenots into the Afrikaans language. So let's go through a couple of sentences. Let's go like, I'm not going to church. In English, it would be, I'm not going to church. Church, I can spell. And in Afrikaans, ek gaan nie kerk toe nie, right? Which is literally translated word for word, I go not church not. Okay, so the interesting part of that is these two words, gaan and to, has a connection. You see, I'm trying to teach you a bit of English, and I don't even know the linguistic terms. They have a connection. So when you're going to, like exactly going to, but as you can see, church here is in the middle, and the negative is literally next to going, and church, and then another double negative. Let's try another thing. Oh, this is another one. Do not dance, right? Now in Afrikaans, we've also shortened some words. So we will do this, moenie dans nie, right? Moenie dans nie, right? But that word comes from moet, which is do, and then nie, obviously not. Dance is dance, and then another nie. Okay, so, but what we do in South Africa, or in Afrikaans, we shorten a few words. You'll especially hear it in a lot of the Hewels Fantasties songs. They literally do two words as if it's one word. I wish I could get an immediate example of it, but they usually do that, and it's quite weird to hear it, but it works. Okay, so, oh, I've got a message. So moenie dans nie would be do not dance not, basically. Okay, wait, let me just silence this. Let me just silence this phone. You know, apparently I'm popular or something. I don't know. Silence, where? Silence! There we go. Moenie dans nie. So let's see here if I could give you a little bit of a challenge, and then we'll get back to it next week. This is going to be a short-ish video. I'm going to ask you to translate a sentence, right? I will give you the key words in Afrikaans, but we need to see if we can translate it. Now I need to do oh, I don't want to go to sleep, right? So here's the key words in no particular order. Obviously, these are the key words. Nie. I'm not going to say how many times you use it, okay? So you have to figure it out. Wil. Actually, what I'm going to do, remember you got to add the nie. I'm going to translate the sentence. Ek wil gaan slaap. Right? So all you need to do is add the nie in somewhere there. Maybe it's twice. Maybe you only need to do it once. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. And to help it, to help you out a little bit, to give you a little bit of a thing, and then we'll come back next week or the next episode with the translation. It's pretty damn easy for me, but for you it might be a bit difficult. Let's do this. Do not sleep. To make it a little bit, to make it a little bit easier, because we haven't done this, I'm just going to do this. And then obviously we do the, there we go, let's just bring it back in so that it's roughly underneath. Now it's even easier for you. Now it's even easier, right? Now it's even easier for you. Let's see if you can translate that. And in the next video, I'll translate that a little bit and see what we can do next. Maybe the SA Geeks will give me an idea for another one. So there's double negatives everywhere. If you don't want to do something, or if you're not doing something, it's usually a double negative. I did not do that. I did not do that. Ek het dit. Now, did is the past tense here, so ek het dit nie gedoen nie. So basically, let me just do this again. Let me just scroll down a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ek. Did would be did not. But did would be gedoen. I did not do that. I did not do that. So do, yeah, so do. You see, that now here it becomes very, very interesting because I need to figure out. I did not. Ek het. So did and do in this case would technically be linked. Right? Did and do is technically linked. And then that, the last word, would be dit. But now you can see where the double negative comes in, right? So did, oh fucking hell, did and do becomes het gedoen. I is ek, and that is dit. So then you add the double negatives, ek het dit nie gedoen nie. So I don't know, there's words for these things. I'm not an English teacher anymore. I can't remember most of my Afrikaans lessons. Hopefully this helps. If you need more explanation on this, let me know in the comments below, and then I'll try and explain it a little bit better. But thank you everybody for watching. Hug some you love, tell them you love them. And until next time, cheers.